What if a simple coin in your pocket could be worth over $100,000? Today, we reveal the top 2 ultra-rare 1 pound and Bicentennial Quarter coins that have shocked collectors worldwide. Stay tuned to see how ordinary change turned into life-changing treasure. These coins could make you rich. The birth of the 1 pound coin, a new era begins. So, let's rewind to 1983. It was a big year for UK currency. The Bank of England had just introduced a brand new coin, the 1 pound coin. Until then, the 1 pound note had been the standard. But notes wore out quickly, and the Royal Mint needed a more durable solution. Enter the bold, round, golden-colored 1 pound coin, thicker, heavier, and ready to make history. The 1983 coin featured a striking design, the royal coat of arms on the reverse, designed by Eric Sewell, with Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin. This was the only year this exact combination of design and inscription appeared, and it's this detail that becomes crucial later. Now, in total, around 443 million of these coins were minted. That sounds like a lot, and it is. So why are we talking about this coin like it's some kind of jackpot? Here's where it gets juicy. The era that turned trash into treasure. Among the hundreds of millions of 1983 1 pound coins, a tiny handful were released with a rare error. These coins had the wrong edge inscription. Most 1983 1 pound coins were correctly stamped with the words, Decus et Titamen, Latin for, an ornament and a safeguard. But a small number, and when we say small, we're talking extremely limited, were mistakenly stamped with an edge inscription intended for the following year's 1984 coin, Nemo me impune lacessit, which means, no one attacks me with impunity, the motto of the Scottish Order of the Thistle. This mix-up created what collectors call an error coin, or mule, and these are very big news in the coin collecting world. Why these coins are worth thousands? Because the error was caught quickly, only a very limited number of these coins ever made it into circulation. Some estimates suggest fewer than 10,000, maybe even as low as a few hundred, might exist today. Now here's where the real money comes in. Verified examples of the 1983 1 pound coin with the 1984 edge inscription have sold for eye-watering amounts. Some have fetched between £500 and £3,000, depending on their condition. Others, in pristine mint state or graded condition, have sold for over £10,000 at auction. Let that sink in. A coin that you might still have sitting in a drawer, or hidden in a coin jar, could be worth tens of thousands of pounds. That's the kind of money that turns a lucky find into life-changing cash. And as time goes on, and fewer of these coins remain in circulation, their value is only going to increase. Collectors are hunting for them like modern-day pirates chasing buried treasure. How to spot the rare 1983 Mule 1 pound coin. So, how do you know if your coin is the jackpot version? Here's what to look for. Date. First, the date on the obverse must be 1983. Design. It must have the royal coat of arms on the reverse. Edge inscription. This is the most important part. Check the edge lettering carefully. If it says, Nemo me impune lacessit, instead of, Decus et Titamen, you may be holding a rare mule coin. Tip, use a magnifying glass or take a clear photo with your phone and zoom in to read the edge. Condition, the better the condition, the more it's worth. Coins that are uncirculated or in near mint condition are significantly more valuable. Other rare variants to watch out for. While the 1983 Mule is the crown jewel, there are also a few other rare variations to keep an eye out for, like coins with misaligned die strikes, off-center printing, or double inscriptions. These minting errors can also command impressive prices, especially with proper grading and authentication. Getting it appraised, don't sell yourself short. If you think you found a rare 1983 coin, don't rush to sell it for a quick £100 online. Get it appraised by a reputable dealer or grading service like NGC or PCGS. A professional grade can exponentially increase your coin's value and guarantee authenticity for serious collectors. Conclusion, the treasure might be yours. So there you have it, a simple coin from 1983 could be your golden ticket. In a world where most people overlook the small change in their pockets, you could be sitting on a rare piece of history worth thousands, even tens of thousands. Imagine buying a coffee and handing over a fortune without even knowing it. Don't let that be you. Check your drawers, your piggy banks, your old wallets. That plain-looking pound coin could be the key to your next big payday. Call to action. If you found this video helpful or exciting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more treasure hunting tips and rare coin finds. Share this video with your friends, you never know who might be sitting on a goldmine. The Bicentennial Quarter, a historical overview. In 1975 and 1976, the United States celebrated its 200th anniversary of independence. To commemorate this milestone, the U.S. Mint released a special series of coins featuring a reverse design by artist Jack L. Ahr, depicting a colonial drummer boy. This design replaced the traditional eagle on the reverse of the quarter, making the 1976 Bicentennial Quarter a unique piece in American numismatic history, Diario AS, Coin Week. The obverse of the coin retained the classic portrait of George Washington, but with the dual dates 1776 to 1976, symbolizing the nation's bicentennial celebration. These quarters were minted in large quantities across 3 facilities: Sad-Face Diario AS. Philadelphia, no mint mark 809,784,016 coins. Denver, D mint mark 860,118,839 coins. San Francisco, S mint mark 4,908,319 coins, uncirculated, 2,845,450 coins, proof, Wikipedia. Despite the massive mintage, certain errors and varieties have emerged over time, making specific 1976 D Bicentennial Quarters exceptionally rare and valuable. VeteransVillageSouthAmerica.org. Magnifying glass tilted left identifying the rare 1976 D Bicentennial Quarter. 1. Double die obverse, DDO, error. One of the most sought-after varieties is the double die obverse error. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, causing a doubling effect on certain elements, particularly the date and the motto, "In God We Trust." Collectors prize these coins for their distinctive appearance and rarity. Card.org, diyo.com.au. Value: depending on the grade, these coins can fetch between $8,400 and $250,000. For instance, a 1976 DDO graded MS-66 sold for $8,400 at Heritage Auctions in May 2023, diyo.com.au, marked money, tech. 2. Clipped planchet error. A clipped planchet error occurs when a coin is struck on a blank planchet that is missing a portion of its edge. This results in a coin with a distinctive bite taken out of its edge. Such errors are highly collectible due to their uniqueness. diyo.com.au. Value: coins with significant clipped planchet errors have been known to sell for up to $20,000, depending on the size and location of the clip. diyo.com.au. Free, struck on a dime planchet. Another rare error is when a quarter is struck on a dime planchet. This results in a smaller, thinner coin that retains the quarter's design. These coins are particularly valuable due to their unusual size and composition. VeteransVillageSouthAmerica.org. Value: a 1976 D Bicentennial Quarter struck on a dime planchet has been reported to sell for up to $6,900. VeteransVillageSouthAmerica.org. 4. Off-center strike. An off-center strike occurs when the coin's planchet is misaligned during the minting process, resulting in a design that is not centered on the coin. These errors are visually striking and highly valued by collectors. VIP Art Fair, diyo.com.au. Value: depending on the degree of misalignment and the coin's condition, off-center strike errors can be worth several hundred to several $1,000s, GOTS. 5. Struck through cloth or grease. These errors happen when foreign material, such as cloth fibers or grease, interferes with the minting process, leaving distinctive marks or patterns on the coin. While more common than other errors, they still add unique characteristics that can increase a coin's value. Value. Coins with struck-through errors have been known to sell for up to $881.25, depending on the severity and visibility of the error. VIP Art Fair. Money bag. The value of a 1976 D Bicentennial Quarter. While most 1976 D Bicentennial Quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents, certain rare varieties and errors can command significant premiums. The value of these coins depends on several factors. Sad face gots. Minting errors. Coins with errors such as double die obverse, clipped planchet, or off-center strikes are highly sought after. DIYO.com.au. Condition and grading. Coins in higher grades, e.g., MS66, MS67, MS68, are more valuable. Coin weak. Rarity. The fewer the number of coins with a particular error or variety, the higher the value.